a wildly successful line here at HSN, and we begged her and pleaded and said, please come back. We want to put you back on the air again. And she takes what she does around the world in her couture collections that go for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and she's now put it into our collection. Some keys to remember: this is all precious metal. That's so important. This is not faux metal. It's all precious metal. It all starts with sterling silver, finishes up rhodium, or we do the
14 karat
14
gold.
karat on the gold.
Yeah,
So,
so it's
we're
all,
calling it gold
precious.
tone. All precious.
All precious.
On top of that, it is from their molds that she has used that make her couture collection. So you're getting basically the exact same thing. The only difference is we're using the best simulated diamonds in the world, or it would cost you $20,000.
Exactly. That's the only thing that would change it.
That's right. It's really true. It's very true. Okay, so Doris, let's move on. This is called the, now am I saying it right? Because I was saying, is it Daphne or Daphne?
Daphne.
Daphne, I thought so.
Yeah,
I was
just
trying
like
to be
the
too
bangle,
fancy.
it's the same motif.
I love that. All right, so let's jump into this one. Kind of tell us all about it, if you will.
Well, this motif is very, very antique-y. If you notice, there's a center and then there's open work, which is really nice. But even the open work, those little spikes, they even have little fluting on it. I don't do anything like just plain, nothing. So everything, there's a great detail. And again, it's that beautiful marquee shaped. I think it's a great, I mean, I use that a lot in my collections.
Why do you?
Because I just love it. I just love it.
I love marquee diamonds.
I do geometric, but the rounds, I think they're a little bit more shapely and, they just flow better.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm not too much like with the geometric, except for one collection, which you'll see, the Monaco. But this one, I just think it's more feminine.
I do too. Oh, I think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I like that there's a nod to that vintage look. It's almost like an heirloom look.
Yeah, exactly. And we did it in 3 colors, actually.
Yeah. We have it in blue, we have it in clear, and we have it in pink. These come in the earrings, they are 1 3/4 inches by 1/2 inch. And then, of course, we have the necklace. Now, the necklace is 17 3/4 inches, but there's a 3-inch extender on the back. So right now, I have the necklace on it, and I'm wearing it the absolute full length, which is fun because you've got it hiked up a little bit.
Yeah, because you can adjust it. You can adjust it. Look how nice it looks. Like I just did a whole thing. This is how I go around. This is how I roll. Okay, and it's the same thing with the rings and the bracelets. You just have to combine it. This is actually designed to be worn together.
Right.
Like I planned it.
Right. That's amazing.
Exactly.
It worked. And again, just to give you some specs, it's interesting because we're allowed to do carat weight with CZs. Now, CZs, and the ones we use specifically, are the finest in the world. They're the highest standard. They even grade CZs. People don't realize that. They think, oh, it's a fake diamond. No. There's literally grades of them. And this is would be considered the equivalent of a D flawless diamond in the diamond world. So there's no yellowing. The faceting has to be impeccable. You don't have any inclusions in it. We just helped it along a little bit. That's really the only difference. So in terms of the earrings, we're at almost a 1/2 carat. You're at 46 points approximately. So that's lovely because you're a 1/4 carat per ear. In the necklace, your carat weight on that is going to be about 71, anywhere between, well, on the clear, it's like 71 points. So you're getting up about almost 3/4 of a carat in that. And I like the fact you popped a little color in these.
Yeah, you know why? Because, like, let's say you're wearing jeans and stuff, and you don't want diamonds every day. Diamond looks. You know what I mean?
Really?
You want, well, no, because, like, sometimes you need a little pop of color.
Yeah,
little.
I agree.
But if you notice, like, I won't, like, overload it with blue. I just put a little bit in there.
dash.
And the other color that I loved is that rose, because it's just soft.
Really pretty. Yeah.
The rose, the pink diamond look. Which is rose, which is, I think it's very,
and that
very
one
pretty.
is right here. And I love it. Isn't that really just really
And it goes
soft?
with every complexion, whether you're blonde or brunette. And, it just pops in color. I don't want to do colors that are going to be so difficult. Because you got to think of all these things, like every day, like what are you going to wear, what are you going to do, that, you don't want to limit yourself.
Right, right.
So that's why I chose these colors. And if you notice, the sapphires are all different colors,
Really?
That's what makes it different.
So you can see it definitely on the blue.
Yeah.
Look at the blue right there. Isn't that gorgeous?
It's pretty.
That blue color, and you can see they're almost like a graduated or what have you.
I love it. I think that's what makes it really
like
cool.
an ombre almost.
Yeah.
It's kind of really, really neat. And again, it's a great shot, but even when you go in closer, like when you get this at home, for me, I had to put my readers on, but you're going to see, look at the twisting on the spokes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just these, thank you, Chris. Oh, that's fantastic.
Now you can
there
really see
you go.
the detail.
Now again, you use bezel set stones. Love that because you don't get the prongs in the way. And then look at all of that twisted rope
wire.
design. Love that. Really makes it
See, it's
gorgeous
like mixing
piece.
modern with antique.
Yeah,
You see?
right.
So you have the twisted and then you have the modern setting. So it creates a whole different look.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
Now, in the pink, we have less than 100. That's all I have. In the white, that's actually the most popular right now, but how many do I have left in the white? I have 150. Well, I have hardly any. In the blue, we're again less than 100 if you want that blue. So obviously these are all really limited. And many of you, because I went and I get the numbers when I get here to know how many I have left. And then I actually go online because I print that out hours ago. And then I went online to see how many I really have. And I'm like, look at y'all shopping online ahead of time. Smart, good idea. Because you never want to miss out on anything. But if you want to get the last little bit of this, we're down to less than 102 of the 3 designs, and then only 150 in that clear. And I really love the chain that you use too. It's really a lovely kind of accent to it. Yeah, it's pretty.
You don't want to overpower the piece, you know. So the chain has to be simple because you really want to show off what you're wearing. You know, that's the whole idea. So I generally use the chain like that because if you start getting busy, then you take away from your centerpiece.
True. That's very true.
Yeah.
And I want to show you again because many of you might be new to Doris's line. I want to even show you the extender on the back. So you have 3 inches to work with. I mean, that's a lot. And that's all, again, this is all sterling silver, no matter how you slice it. Then I will tell you once again, her lobster claw clasp is easy and it's beautiful.
Right.
Again, it's got the right tension because I think sometimes when you see, oh my goodness, you know, even if it was just a sterling silver necklace with no stonework, under $80, you can't find that today. So even sterling's wildly expensive out there. But just notice that every little detail, if you're concerned, is exactly replicating what she does in her much more expensive couture line. You didn't say, oh, let's do a bad lobster claw to save some money.
No, never. I do not do that at all the time.
Wouldn't that drive you crazy?
No, because it would drive me crazy, absolutely. But the whole beauty, like, you know what the best thing is? This extender thing. You women know what I'm talking about. When you start wearing all the different necklines and the necklace is too short or too long, and here you can just adjust it. That is like the best thing, the best invention. You know, I didn't invent it. Extenders have been around, but it's so nice that I use them in my product because it's so important so that you want it to lay exactly where you want it.
Yeah, the right spot.
The right spot.
And again, if you want to wear it much higher, you can, but let's say you've got an open collar. It's always like an 18-inch, always lands at the first button when you're buttoning up a blouse.
Exactly.
Drives me crazy.
Me
so
too.
now you can hike it up a little bit.
Oh my God, yeah. It's happened to me. I'm like,
We can all totally relate to that. All right, another new item you're going to see. This is called Vanity. We've got a bracelet and a ring, and we've been playing around with this and using it in multiple ways. So I'm going to grab my
bangles.
Yeah, I'm going to get the bangles.
On the other side too.
Do you have what are you going to
No more.
Okay, no more. I have no more.
I have no
Oh, I've got one. All right.